Okay, this is Nathan with the Smart Receipts support team. We can always be reached at support@smartreceipts.app. This video is going to be for the Android version of Smart Receipts app, and it's version 5.8, released July 2025. All right, here we go. Okay, so once the app launched, we're already in a test expense report. You could see that where it says the title of the report name at the top, and it has a list of receipts, the top center. I want to go to the three lines on the left. If you go to the three lines on the top left, this is the profile page. We may ask you for a screenshot when you encounter an issue with the app. We may ask you for a screenshot of this page. You'll notice you can see the email address that you're signed in with. If you're signed in with the wrong email address, you want to tap sign out. When you do sign into the app, you want to do it through the actual app on your phone. You just put in your email address in the email address box, follow the prompt. We'll email you a one-time use code to log into the app. We do not support adding passwords to accounts. Okay, so also on this page, the profile page, you'll notice that we have settings available, options for pro subscribers. These are paid customers. If you go to auto scans, you have these options of these switches. If it's on, it's purple. So you can review those for auto scans, which is also known as scanning the receipts or OCR scanning. You also, for paid pro subscribers, have automatic backups. Make sure this sync account data switches on in purple, and then it'll tell you the date we received your data and the data was uploaded. The last option on this page I want to go over is the settings. If you tap settings, this is the settings of the app. You'll notice that we have some additional pro settings. If you tap that, again, make sure that sync account data switches on purple. These are pro settings for paid customers. And then you have those options there. Let's see here. Generals for all users. The switch is gray. It is off. Purple is on. You want to go through these settings and you want to adjust them accordingly, which I'm going to put in my tax percentage because we'll need that later. But these are options you want to review and adjust accordingly. If you go to camera, this max camera height and width, you can adjust the quality of the images. If you go to PDF settings, the image quality slider at the bottom will make your reports larger or smaller in size based on how high you go with that image quality or how low you go. Again, if the switch is on, it's purple, off is gray. Last page I want to point out, you can go through these other ones. We'll go to categories. This is your categories list. If you hold down the lines on the left of the category name, you can move the category. You can reorder them if you want. Trash can on the right to delete it. If you want to add a new category, hit the plus mark, the white plus mark on the top right. Fill out these boxes and click save. We currently do not support editing categories. You'll have to add a new one and delete the old one and then fix any receipts. Let's see here. Last page I want to go over is the About page. This is, we may ask you for a screenshot of this page as well. It'll tell you what version of the app you have installed. And we are currently on this version at the bottom. I also encourage all our users, especially when it comes to data loss, etc., even paid customers, review the terms of use page. It's important for any software as a service product. All right. So we go back. Okay, we've added some navigation icons at the bottom. You'll notice that on the right side of the purple and white plus mark, we now have an icon that takes you to your list of expense reports. We have that. We have a search box now. All the way to the bottom left, I'm already in an expense report titled test report. So at the bottom left, we've added an icon there. If I tap that, it shows you all the receipts in that specific expense report. If I don't want to have an expense report chosen, I could just tap this drop down, undo the select report option, and now my list of receipts is showing all my receipts no matter what the expense report. So if I want to get to my list of expense reports, again, I tap the new icon on the right side of the purple and white plus mark. You'll now notice in the top, it just says reports, meaning I'm in my list of all expense reports. I'm not in a specific one. So if I want to create a new expense report, I would tap the white plus mark, give it a name, set your start date, set your end date. If you're one of those customers that want to plan months ahead or years in ahead, I recommend you set the end date of the expense report and then the start date, or the app may throw out an error. Set the end date first, then your start date for future expense reports. All right, we have our report created. If I want to get to it faster, I can just type in the name in the search box. Okay, seems like you don't have any receipts yet. We have to log our receipts. So at the bottom center, we have the purple and white plus icon. Here are your options for adding a receipt. We're going to test out text only. Give the receipt a name. Give it a date. Give it a price. You'll notice since I put in that tax percentage, it's calculating the tax automatically. We'll leave it as my last choice. When I was doing a receipt, gasoline and cash is the payment method. Category is gas. You can always change that just by tapping the option on the receipt entry screen. If you don't want anything at all, just undo it. Let's see. It's gonna make me choose one. A payment method. Okay, I guess it's gonna force me to choose one. Well, if you ever put a payment method in, it looks like it forces you to choose one, so do that carefully. I mean, I'm gonna tap reimbursable. I guess you don't have to tap that option, but hit done. There's your first receipt entry on this expense report you just created. The icon on the right for paid pro customers, if it's purple cloud with a black check mark, that means your data successfully uploaded to our servers. The green money sign indicates it's a reimbursable expense. Okay, next way to do a receipt, click the purple and white mark. use with either take a photo is known as the Photos app or the Files app. Just use a picture. That's fine. Where are my shirts? All right, just ignore that picture. We're just using it as an example. You want to drag the margins. Once it looks good, hit the check mark on the top right. Give it a name. Give it a date. Maybe you have kids and they want you to pay for streaming episodes. Who knows? We'll choose others. We'll say per card. Not reversible. Leave off. Give it a comment. Done. All right, so we've created our first receipt with a image. All right, it's uploaded to the servers. You can see the purple and black cloud icon, and it has a check mark. Last way to do a receipt is click the purple and white plus mark, and then for paid pro customers, choose scan and prefill. Take a photo. Please try and make sure the receipt isn't crumpled. It's as flat as possible. Aim your device. And let's crop, and just if you want to be one of those people that gets, we might have to take. Just discard this one. Discard. Let's do it again. I want to get the whole receipt. So the purple white plus mark, the scan option. Because I know some customers have to get the complete receipt. There we go. All right, if the image looks good, hit the done button. Now we wait. And then there we go. We'll say we use cash on this. For categories. We'll do lunch. Give it a comment if need be. Hit confirm. And then there you go. That's your first scanned receipt. Okay, we've added some new navigation drop-down menus. So underneath the search box, you'll notice that, as I showed earlier, you can choose other expense reports and switch to it. Undo your selection to get your whole list of receipts, no matter what report it's in. You want a specific report like the one we just created, just select it. Now you could sort by category. We did some receipts with the category, so we'll choose lunch. There you go. Now we have a date drop down. We'll just put August in there. Let's guess we got to be specific. think I did. Oh, it's only going to show the one. Okay, let's get rid of the category. Now let's pick August. Why is it being so picky today? Okay, I'm not sure why that's not working. Maybe they're working on it. Some of these features are still being worked on, refined. Maybe it's because, well, here we could try this. Let's go to April. Now let's go. Oh, that's not going to work though. Let's hit the icon all the way on the bottom left. Or excuse me, I'm sorry. Let's hit the icon on the right side of the purple and white icon. Let's get to our list of reports. And let's try going to here. Not sure why the date filter is not working. I'll have to report that to our developers, but you should be able to sort it by date. I know they just added that feature. I'll have to find out if there's something else that needs to be done. I'm not sure. But it should sort by date. Ah, okay. I see how it's working. Okay, so on the sort by date, you have to type. Let's try this. So July. I bet you it's only 30 days. Maybe. Oh, okay. Let's see. All right, and let's undo this report. There we go. So if you want to use the date feature, what you got to do is you got to give it a start date and end date. So what I did was July 1st through August 31st of this year. And then you can either clear your date filter or create another custom date range using that those available options. So that's how you do that using the date navigation drop-down options. So let's just clear that so we don't have any issues. Okay, so the last thing I want to show you is generating a report. If you want to generate a report, you'll need to, all the way to the bottom right, click the three dots with the line icon. And then, oh, we got to get into a report. Hold on. So if you want to just, if you want to export all your receipts beyond the receipts list, don't be in a specific expense report. You'll only have the CSV file as an option. But let's go back to our list of reports, the icon next to it. Let's choose, where's that report we just created? There it is. Okay, so once you're in the actual expense report you want to generate a report for, you'll see the title at the top center. We're in the August test report 2. Now all the way to the bottom right, we tap the three dots with the lines icon, and now we can see all the report options. We leave it on PDF. And what we do is we hit that three dots with the line icon again at the bottom right. Or excuse me, we hit the three dots with the lines icon in the bottom center. Sorry about that. Once you do that, you'll get the preview of the report. It may take a moment to load depending on how large your report is. Okay, so on the report preview screen, you have a few options. On the first icon on the top right, gives you your horizontal and vertical options. The second icon at the top right will let you print it or save as a PDF, which is a nice option. And then finally, the icon on the top, far top right, enables you to email your report or share it in another option. Like if we do this, there's your report, and there you go. You can email it. Okay, so we get out of there. I'll go back to our list of reports. We basically covered everything for the overview and getting started with the Android version of the app. If you do have any questions, please always reach out to us at support@smartreceipts.app. And again, my name is Nathan with the Smart Receipts support team. Thank you for your time.